Hey guys, it's your girl Ria, and today I'm coming back with you with part 2 of my Frozen Sonic mini review. Last time you guys were here, I unboxed the Frozen Sonic mini, and I'm so excited for it. And I went off to a convention, came back, and now I can actually use it. So it actually just finished printing my first print, and I haven't even looked at it yet. So we're going to check it out. First things first, when I first did this print, I forgot to put supports on it. It was like a very small rookie mistake of me, and I thought the software had already put supports in it, but it didn't. So remember to always check your supports. I thought it was an automatic thing, but it's a little bit different from Sakura. So I fixed that, and then the second time I did it, I accidentally did not put enough resin inside of the little, how do you pronounce it? Vat, V-A-T, like the little vat thingy right there. I'll go through that too. But I didn't put enough resin in it, and that didn't work out. So the third time, which is now, I actually had it completely print. It was a 4-hour print, and I did a bust of Shinobu from Demon Slayer. I did a bust of her. I took a file off of Thingiverse, and I'll drop that below, as well as the creator. And yeah, so it came out like this. I haven't even looked at it yet, and I wanted to give you guys some shots and stuff from it, but I'm so excited to take it apart. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like, and yeah. So one thing right off the bat I want to tell you guys is that I am completely in love with the resin printer, mainly because, simply for the fact that I didn't realize how smooth the print would actually come out in the printer, and that you couldn't really see too many lines as well, so you don't really have to worry about it like how the FDM printers have like the little lines from just like putting layers and stuff. On here, everything's so smooth and silky, and you can do so much more detail with it. Like, it's crazy, and I can do so much with this little printer. So that's one of the things that I really like. And the timing was really fast just for this size right here. It was only like 4 hours and 30 minutes, which is actually pretty good. It's just I failed a few times in my attempts to do it because I forgot a few things. But yeah, so the timing was great. The curing time is great. I still haven't did the post curing yet, but as you can see, it's just hanging here at the moment. I should probably take it so it doesn't like fall right off. But one of the things I really like about this printer is, one, I could take the vat off. I'm just gonna call it vat. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but I could take this off. It's removable. I can clean this out by itself, and I can also do a, what's it called, LCD test, which I do before I print every single time. And calibrating it is so easy. Like, it's crazy, because I know with my G-Tech printer that calibrating it is something, and that's an FDM printer. But with this SLA printer, it's really quick, it's really easy, and I have no problem calibrating it literally within a minute. So as a beginner, I feel, especially with resin printing, I'm not a beginner with FDM, but with SLA, I really love it. I wish I can get a bigger one so I can actually do my props on it, because to have them this smooth of a texture would be absolutely amazing. It would be perfect, honestly. So yeah, we're gonna hopefully get a bigger one. But I'm gonna give you guys some close-ups of this whole thing in general. The first thing right off the bat you guys will see is the texture and how much you can actually see with like the cloves, the butterfly, everything's so delicate. I also have the supports, which I use in Chitu Box, and it actually put the supports on there for me automatically. Like I said before, I forgot to put supports on. I thought it was an automatic thing, but turned out it wasn't. I just didn't know how to use the program correctly. But I figured it out, so we're good. But as you guys can see, you can see the face before the supports come off, and I'm gonna do a final thing right afterwards so you guys can check it out. But I also have a lot of resin still in the vat box. The thing is with that is I'm going to leave that in there for another print. You do not want to like pour it back into the resin, mainly because it can like not damage it, but you just don't want to mix that after it's already been dipped and then the UV and all the other good stuff. So yeah, one thing I want to talk about with the resin is that the smell isn't too bad. I keep this room ventilated, which is why we're not in my room at the moment, but it does have a strong fuming odor to it, but it's nothing like too serious. It's just, it might give you a headache if you don't have a ventilated area, so make sure you have a ventilated area. Don't do that. Don't do that. But yeah, so after just looking at it, I think this is a perfect printer, especially for my smaller cosplay props and like the jewelry pieces. And I know I'm going to be printing some more jewelry pieces right after this because I have a big cosplay coming up that I think you guys will love very, very much. So just using it, just seeing it go up and down, I thought it was amazing. I thought it was perfect, honestly. So yeah. And if you guys are very curious about the specs, you can actually check out my last video, which tells everything as I'm unboxing and whatnot too. By the way, in case you're wondering about how to calibrate this 3D printer, you will go to where it says Z Calibrate, and you will actually follow the instructions on this actual pad right here to calibrate it. Now, because I already have a print on here, we are not going to calibrate it, but that's basically how you do it. And yeah, it's really simple. Just follow the instructions and you will get it correct. Anyways guys, that kind of completes my review for the Phrozen Sonic Mini. Now I am going to be using this printer in a lot of my upcoming builds, which is what I'm most excited for. So be sure to like, subscribe, follow me, and just stay here to watch me grow and stuff. But thank you guys so much for supporting me. I could not have these opportunities without you. Thank you, Phrozen, so much. I cannot wait to work with you more, so ha ha ha. But I am extremely excited. I'm gonna do some post videos for you guys to see how the build looks after everything. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you're really excited. I hope you go and get yourself a Phrozen Sonic Mini. And if you have any questions or anything, just ask me below. Also go check out my first video, which tells you all the specs of this cute little beginner machine. Thank you guys so much. I love you, and I'll see you again soon.